Good day, everyone. Yes, I'm here to present to you my case study about delivering efficiency, how UPS optimize routes and cut cost with Orion. This is prepared for Mr. JP Espedido, our professor in global entrepreneurship and sustainable business at Mapua University, prepared by yours truly, Regina Gipe Nagares. Alright, so let's start with the first slide. To give you a brief about United Parcel Service, it is one of the largest logistics and package delivery companies globally, operating in more than 220 countries and territories. Founded in 1907, the company employs over 500,000 people and delivers more than 21 million packages daily. UPS missions is to provide reliable, efficient logistics and supply chain solution while embracing technological innovation and sustainability. Industry landscape, the logistics sector faces rising e-commerce demand, sustainability pressures, and tight margins with major players like FedEx, DHL, and Amazon Logistics competing on efficiency. Before Orion, UPS relied on manual routing, leading to route variability, excess mileage, fuel inefficiency, and inconsistent delivery times, increasing cost and limiting scalability. Can you just imagine the before Orion? You are serving how many countries? 220 countries, and you are doing manual routing. So I cannot imagine that actually, how they are managing that, if they are still doing the manual process. Core issue, UPS struggled with rising costs and inefficiency due to the absence of real-time, data-driven route optimization, making it difficult to meet growing delivery speed, cost, and scalability demands. Of course, if you are doing the manual process for monitoring 220 countries, that would be a very challenging task. Then, contributing factors are manual, outdated routing, ignore real-time condition, e-commerce growth, overloaded existing system, rising fuel and labor cost, reduced profitability, global expansion, increased logistical complexity, sustainability targets required lower emissions and mileage. The impact is UPS drove 100 million excess miles yearly, wasting over 10 million gallons of fuel, increasing cost by hundreds of millions, raising emissions, and reducing delivery reliability and customer satisfaction. So the objective here is to reduce cost, boost delivery efficiency, support global scalability, cut emission, and enhance customer satisfaction. And the solution is UPS launch Orion on-road integrated. Orion means on-road integrated optimization and navigation. It is an AI-powered system that uses real-time data and speed algorithms to optimize delivery routes, improving speed, cost, and sustainability. So, yun pala yun si Orion. Orion stands for On-Road Integrated Optimization and Navigation. It's an artificial intelligence used by UPS. Key feature is real-time dynamic routing, integration with driver devices, machine learning for continuous improvement, scalable global system. So the changes and solutions, driver resistance addressed through training and flexibility, data integration solved via cloud infrastructure and expert partnership, high cost justified by long-term return on investment and proven savings, global adaptation using modular design to meet regional needs. Implementation phases. So Orion has the implementation phases. The research and development happened in year 2003 to 2010. They developed the algorithms and tested internally. The pilot testing is on 2010 to 2013. Trialed in select markets, refined using feedback, and then United States rollouts in 2013 to 2016. They deployed nationwide for 55,000 plus drivers. Global expansion, for the current year 2025, 2017 to 2024. They enhance with artificial intelligence and scaled internationally. So for this specific case study, I dig in with the financial statement of Orion or UPS. UPS financial and operational data from 1995 to 2024. It shows its transformation from manual logistic to a data-driven, tech-enabled enterprise through Orion. 2010 to 2014, I categorized it as the strong sales growth with meaningful margin fluctuation as digital system were introduced. And 20 to 2024, it's the post-Orion or the actual effect of Orion in UPS. It record revenue cost, stability, and improved margins driven by the AI-based optimization and automation. So the overall impact for that is UPS adoption of Orion reduced cost, boosted efficiency, and established a scalable technology-driven logistic model with sustained profitability and global competitiveness. So you will expect here the financial statement of UPS. So as you can see here, this is figure 3. This is for the year 1995 to 1999, wherein I categorized it as pre-Orion because this is the result of operation before the application of Orion in their operation. So I called it steady revenue growth but limited profitability due to the rising cost. Of course, you are expected to have rising costs because we are investing in this artificial intelligence and the research development. So in 1995, we can see here that from 1995 our sales revenue presented by the yellow line. Actually, it's not bad because still there is an increment of the sales. The annual growth of the company, it shows still the growth every year. Like it's not material, like approximately it's like 10 to 15%, like an average of 15% increase of sales in every year. And then the cost of sales or operational expenses during the year as well, as mentioned earlier, of course, we are investing in AR&D, it is higher. And the gross margin also is a minimal increase. Actually, there was a decrease in 1997, year 1997. And it's all because of those investment in our R&D. Okay, let's go to the next slide. This is 2010 to 2014, which is the start of Orion, wherein Orion is already introduced in UPS. They are starting using the AI. So it indicates a strong sales growth with margin fluctuation as digital system were introduced. So let's see. The yellow line is for the sales revenue. So from 49,000, let's go back. I want to show you the previous sales. So imagine from 1999, let's focus on the figures here. We have 27,000 here. And then come to the next phase, when Orion was introduced, it almost doubled the sales from 27 to 49. So it's like a duplication of the original sales. It means the expansion on market, the countries they serve, and the customers they serve as well was duplicated due to the efficiency of the system. Okay, so there is a strong sales growth, like 100% sales growth, and then additional 15% average growth rate for each year. And then we close the year for 2014 for 58 million 200 billion. I think that's billion, not million, sorry. Billion, 58 billion 200. So that is our startup Orion. And then this is the last graph for the result of operation. Figure 1, 20 to 2024, year 2020 to 2024, post-Orion, which record revenue, cost stability, and improved margins driven by AI-based optimization and automation. So as you can see here, we closed from last 2019 around 60 billion. Imagine the increase from 60 billion, now we reach 84 billion. Like it is a drastic increase because of this optimization of the AI that we use. How it changed remarkably the sales, how it helped grow the opportunities for this company. So from 2020, 84 billion, 97 billion, 100 billion. But as you can see, from middle of this graph, there is a drop in 2023 and 2024. So the question there is why? Why so? Why do you think that there was a drop in 2023 and 2024?
Competitors.
Yes, you're correct. Because of the competitors, we have FedEx, we have what else?
DHL.
Amazon, DHL. Of course, they implemented also the same technology. So there was a decrease in target customers. So that is we are only talking about how it impacted the sales. Let's see now let's see now our balance sheet or the financial strength, the financial position of the company during those pre-startup period. As we said earlier, during the pre-startup period, during the years of 1995 and 1999, like the sales during that year is a bit lower because they invested on the R&D. So it is expected that our total assets in the balance sheet should rise, same as the liabilities. Why? Because you are investing in R&D, and of course, how you gonna support your research and development through loans, etc. So let's see if that will validate in this figure. So from 1995, we can see here the total assets was 12 billion, and then the total liability was 7 million. And yes, it increased in 1996 for 14 billion. So you can see in the graph actually, the blue graph, the blue line in this linear graph is the total assets. So it's increasing. The red one is the liabilities. So as you can see from this illustration, it is clearly indicating that there was increase every year, like 15% increase, which is also same as incremental growth from the sales point of view. So it means it's a win-win situation for UPS even during the pre-startup of Orion. Then also our shareholder equity, the blue line is showing it. So there was an increase in the last year. It means this is almost the end of investment in R&D. We almost finished the R&D. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Startup Orion in year 2000 to 2004. So still the asset is increasing. So it means they are continuously investing with AI. The startup Orion invested in digital and infrastructure expansion, assets and liabilities grow proportionally, supporting scalability. Because as we can see in the previous graph for the profit and loss or the result of operation, we saw the duplicated value of the sales or the growth, like 100% growth from the previous phase. Like in that phase, we already duplicated our sales. Therefore, how you gonna support that sales? Of course, you need to invest on your assets. Okay, and then our last is for the post-Orion, which is for year 2020 to 2024. So it is expected that they achieve stability and efficiency. Assets plateaued near 70 billion and equity peaked in 2022, and liabilities were well managed due to Orion-driven savings. So yun yung good news. So that's the good news, right? Like we can feel it in our financial position that all our investment, like it has already a return on investments and also cost savings. We can see here the assets is still increasing and our liabilities is dropping, and that's a good indicator. And while our shareholders' equity is also increasing. Alright? So UPS customer trends and expansion from 1995 to 2025. So this graph is just showing how UPS expanded their customer growth. From year 1995, they are serving only 41 countries. And then to 2010, they duplicated the number of countries they are serving. And then come 2024, another increase. And then 2025, like they multiplied it like how many times? What do you think? From 41 to 220, how many times? 5 times, yes, imagine. So this is the power of AI. When you put it in your operation, it will multiply your business 5 times. So this is UPS expanded from 41 countries in 1995 to 220 by year 2025, driven by strategic growth and the Orion system. So pre-startup, 1995-1999, built global foundation in North America and Europe. And then 2010 to 2014, they integrated digital tools to meet rising e-commerce demand. And then post-Orion, 2020 to 2024, achieved global efficiency, cutting costs, and improving delivery performance. So in summary, Orion enabled UPS to scale worldwide while maintaining high efficiency and reliability. So that's the power of artificial intelligence. So the result in financial, post-Orion UPS achieved record revenue growth peaking in 2022, stabilized costs and higher profit margins, and through improved route efficiency and cost control. In operational, miles driven, fuel use, and delivery times, like there's a lot of cost saving in the operational side. Just imagining how they can see the exact plan for the day. Because comparing it from the before picture of UPS, like it's manual. I cannot imagine actually 220 countries manually. Marketing, sales, improved delivery, reliability, boosted global brand visibility, and strengthened UPS market leadership. Customer, faster, more consistent deliveries, increased satisfaction and retention. Of course, because this AI also is it's powered in your mobile, right? You can just easily access it. You can just easily book a shipment. So the customer is it's very helpful for the customer. That boosts the sales of UPS. Qualitative impact, UPS became a digitally driven, agile, and resilient logistic leader with improved employee efficiency and job satisfaction. And also the social responsibility as well. Aside from earning billions, UPS employed more than 500,000 employees, which is they are giving them also competitive salaries and improved lifestyle for all the employees. And then return on investment, annual savings of 300 million up to 400 million, stronger margins, and scalable global operations delivered high long-term returns and competitiveness. Okay, I hope you are enjoying and having fun. So this is our conclusion. Orion transformed UPS into a data-driven, efficient, and globally scalable logistics leader, boosting profitability, customer satisfaction, and operational resilience. Recommendation: UPS should continuously invest in AI and data analytics, expand Orion's capability, and adopt emerging technologies to maintain efficiency, support global growth, and enhance customer experience. That's all for this report. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. Thank you.